All right, welcome back to another episode of Bout Flim.
Badam.
All right, I know it's been a while. I know you miss us, but don't worry. We're going to close out the season with a bang. And we're starting off this episode with somebody you've seen more than me. Simon.
Other Simon.
What? I feel like you mean my mother should be here.
Well,
Definitely should. Where is she?
I mean,
more than us.
yeah, cut off the cameras. What are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Just big up Tanya anywhere you see her.
Every time.
Anytime. Big up Serenity. Inside joke. Some might get you. Anyway. Big up, brother.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Before we kickstart, I'm just going to throw it to my co-host Gigi. She's going to do the introductions and let's get this ball rolling.
All right. So first off, like Simon said, we have Simon Tomlinson, aka Simi Tomo, aka Tomo TV, aka Table Tennis Champion, aka TikTok Champion, with
AKA Challenger.
I'm so happy you mentioned table tennis. It's the funniest thing because TikTok took over my life now. And everybody forget about table tennis.
Today's sponsor is Tomo TV, and I'm just going to go around the room to say everybody's name.
You wasted my name? Or
No, you must say your name. I'm sorry, you must say your name.
No, Gigi, that's not how it works.
That's not
You
how it
say-
works.
Oh, it's Shane. Good morning, good afternoon.
AKA
good
Tony
night.
Dice.
Thank you, Simon.
Introducing Matthew.
Hey, what's up?
Anybody pick that up? Any mic pick that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Introducing Javar.
Yeah.
Oscar Pro, is that you? Okay.
All right. So we can go into our call of action. All right. Remember to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe, comment, podcast. We're on Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Google Podcasts, Radio Pocket Podcasts, all the podcasts. Follow us on all of them. All right. So now we're going to start off with something local. You are someone local.
By the way, you guys notice that he has taken over one of our props
Yeah.
as his Siamese twin.
This is not me.
This is not,
Yeah.
I'm more impressed with it balancing.
Oh no, I have to try and find a way to get it to do that. Me and Matthew are trying to figure out where it works. And we came up with right here. So
But
he
yeah.
stays here now.
Something local.
Okay.
Siamese Tomo TV.
Tomo TV.
You are without worrying about being humble. You are a social media presence.
I like that. I prefer presence and influencer, yes.
And that's fine because,
Okay.
other than I see you doing little box juice influencing every now and then, but little bills have to pay, little things have to do. However, I do recognize that for your content, the presence is what is important for you. You want to be true to who you are and you want to do something consistent. But how did it start?
It started by accident. Well, first of all,
Like
it
most
started,
births.
Whoa.
There's some
Hey.
no triggered.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yikes.
Like pregnancy.
Simon's psychologist.
Anyway, continue.
We are in a big bang right now.
We'll get to that after. But yeah, it started by accident. So everything started because of TikTok, really. And I'm only on it because my cousin, Rory, forced me to be. He was on it. And it's just like, yo, this would be great for you. Do it. Make this. I'm just like, I can't.
What, you were on Instagram before?
I was just like, that's my regular profile. That's my profile. Not anything special. So, start TikTok. And I realized, wait, I've been doing this for the last 3 hours of
Right.
my life.
Yep.
And I can't seem to stop.
Stop.
Right?
Yeah.
Their
So,
algorithm is flawless.
It is perfect. Oh my God.
Everything you
Yeah.
want to see, it's right there.
All the time.
Big up the Chinese on
2 in the
TikTok.
morning.
No,
Great.
and then you sign in and it's like for you.
Yep.
I'm a
Yep.
teacher and I don't know where it sent me this thing on. I mean, it's spying on us. It's we call him Mike.
Yeah.
Government.
Yeah, just there's a CIA. Our agent is Mike, and Mike is like, you teach. Here's a TikTok with a guy who's making fun of grammar.
There you go.
Cannot
The English guy?
Him.
I know it.
With
I
the
love
red
it.
beard.
Yep.
Cannot stop watching.
Yep. We're talking about this yesterday, right?
Yeah, that
And every
shit.
time he does it,
Addiction.
he did one recent. Well, I don't know if it's recent because the timeline, but he did one on Bomb, Tomb, and Comb, and I was like,
No, what
They're-
got me? What got me
they're
to
all
the
the same
one-
word. Why
the
do
one
they-
on set?
"Oh."
Set. Everything is just a set. A
Yeah.
collection of things. A set.
Yeah.
A tennis game. A
Set.
set. I'm just like, why do we have the same word for everything?
Right? Anyways, we're straight.
So,
We're
yeah,
straight.
sorry,
we're
sorry,
doing
sorry,
what
sorry,
TikTok
sorry,
does to us.
Exactly. Alright, okay, sorry. Where was I?
Distraction culture.
It's great. So I started making these videos, and because of the trends on TikTok, things going on, you see creators doing things, and I'm just like, I could do that, but my way. So I started making 1 or 2 videos, and then I'm just like, this video has 50,000 views.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like, people like seeing this? Okay, let me do one more.
Who are these people?
70,000 views?
Whoa.
I'm like, okay. And then one day, mommy is coming home, and as usual,
The wonderful Tanya.
the star of the show, she's coming home.
Sorry, huh?
And she told me to do something before she came home, and obviously I didn't do it because why would I?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Very Jamaican of you.
I see her walking, and I'm just like,
Oh God.
shit! Ah! And I was like, wait,
Content.
let me video that. And then that video, so my videos before were like 50,000, 30,000, like anywhere between 30 and maybe 60,000 views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. It's
I
good.
know.
It's good.
And then the star came.
But then mommy came, and then that video gets 300,000 views.
Don't know. Big up.
At which point I'm just like,
You want to fight at least 170,000 people you want to fight.
Definitely. So I look at her, I'm just like, well, no, you work for me. It's just like,
So now we get it. Simon has found the ultimate chore avoider.
it's true.
I'm not doing the chores because it's content, man.
Yeah. As you can't get rid of me, you can't sell me. So
What about your cousin? Does he have as much or?
My cousin
He
does
make,
not make any TikToks.
Oh,
he's
okay.
a pure consumer.
Okay.
So when I don't post a video, I get a message,
Holla.
yo, when's the next one coming? I'm just like, don't leave me alone. Right? But yeah, so that's it. It happened.
He's messaging you right now. like you better be making a TikTok.
Well, we'll see. He might actually, but yeah. So I just it happened by accident, kind of ish, I guess. And we just kept on going with it. And the more we go with it, the more it goes. So I was growing on my own at first, but then mommy comes and it like quadruples. I'm like, okay, well, here we are. This is what we do now.
So which platform is your favorite platform to put out content? YouTube,
My
Insta.
favorite? That's a good question. My favorite is actually YouTube, but it's arguably my worst platform.
Why is that?
Because, for example, TikTok, there's 120,000 people that follow. On Instagram, it grows ridiculous. So I started off with, 0 obviously, and in a couple of weeks it became 2,000, 3,000. So it goes up. YouTube is the hardest thing in the world.
Rough.
It just doesn't.
Tell me about it.
Up. I spend hours making these videos, and it just stays.
I think so. We're in this struggle, but my opinion I think is that it's because YouTube might have one of the better algorithms, but then the platform you don't need to subscribe. Really.
There you go.
That's so I think with YouTube, so like it's the other day I realized that there is like a channel that I would follow, like a football, because I watch sports, and a football channel, and I'm always watching their videos, and they're always like, click and subscribe, and it's only after like watching a season of a football show I realize I'm not subscribed.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to.
Yeah.
Because their algorithm sends me those videos. So it's like
Yep.
but then that's why for YouTube a lot of their financing I think comes with views. You know, like yes, you need subscribers to monetize certain things.
Yeah.
But then I guess they make that official because they know how hard it is to get these subscribers. Did you have a question? I think.
No, I don't.
No. Did you have 2 questions?
You sure? You don't want to find one now?
No.
Ask me a question.
No, wait.
Ask me a question.
Okay, give me a chance.
Ask me a question.
I wanted to follow up. So you said that YouTube is your favorite one.
Yeah.
But like, is it because you spend a lot of time with this craft and you enjoy it?
Yes, it so when you start making these videos, obviously you start learning about how to make the videos and how to make the videos good for people to enjoy watching them. So I end up on YouTube watching videos about editing tricks and things I now want to go and try.
You subscribe to them?
I do.
Okay.
And I shoot these longer vlogs type videos, and it can only go on YouTube. It can't go on TikTok because that's not TikTok's thing. You know, TikTok is more short and spicy. YouTube can be longer and more drawn out, but you can do a lot more. So it's more fun for me to make those videos. TikTok videos I can make in like 2 minutes. I can take 2 clips and that's a TikTok video and that's it. Done. So it's not as hard. It's more rewarding.
I think it's so hard.
Why?
TikTok. I helped somebody do a TikTok video once, and I was like, done.
No, but they
For
probably,
me, it
they're
just
probably
even
overthinking.
for
Me, yeah,
writing,
me
Yeah,
too.
100%.
Yeah.
But for you, like writing, Simon, for me, it's harder to write short than long form. Like,
Definitely.
if you are for write, you know, on Twitter, them used to have these trends about 6-word stories.
Yeah.
For the life of me, I could never do them. But give me a freaking 2,000
Yeah.
per word essay for write, and I
Yeah.
will mash up that. You know?
I think I was following that Twitter trend too, because that's something that I do a lot more than others, which is Twitter.
Yeah.
And as I was following that
Never seen you on
the
Twitter.
6-word
6-word
Simon
story.
Writer.
Oh, bro, you need to follow him on
Yeah, because
Fuck
that sound
it.
like it was funny.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Yo,
no,
the man make a comment the other day,
a few
and
tweets.
me see a couple people from my WhatsApp story post it, and I'm like, man, nigga.
I know him.
don't want about the funeral. Like, you know, anybody
nine
there
night
just
you mean?
tell me. We got anybody 9 nights.
It's
I was just like,
about
oh
Tomo
shit.
TV today. But the
The trend.
saddest, the same trend, the 6-word one, the one that hit me the most was so it was a 6-word story and it went, baby shoes for sale, worn once.
Bombard. He's like, I can't do that.
Bredo.
I can't do that.
Bredo.
Think of 6 words right now.
I can't do that. How them just shoot
yeah,
out
yeah,
your heart in 6 words like that?
Yo, that's heavy.
I'll never forget it. I don't think I looked up anything else after.
Like,
It's the last two, you know. It's the last two, you know.
Yeah.
Born once. And you just like,
Oh, I didn't get that.
you know? no, that hit you.
Welcome to the party, Simon.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Worn once.
Shit.
Baby dead.
That's not what I thought. My thought was it was a baby one time, so it's like
No,
that
babe,
baby
dead.
was
No,
one
no,
time.
no,
Baby
no.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so that is a great segue into the type of emotional appeal that something short can have. Because what I find myself debating people with nowadays with social media, especially when you talk to like purist older people and things like that, is that short content is still content. So like a question would be, this is Chat Bout Flim. Is a YouTube video a film? You know? It is.
What do you mean? It
Why
is.
not?
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
okay,
but
cool.
what are we doing for this YouTube video?
Recording doesn't mean
We are filming.
No, first of all. There's a difference. Just like TV show is not film, there is a difference. But
No, it is still film.
No, TV shows are
the same. No, it's not. The whole
Could you
idea is
talk
that
into a mic?
films are made for the big screen. There is a completely different, and it's a different. The way that
I mean, if you want to be a snob about it and be that technical, then nothing is a film unless it's on film.
Exactly.
No,
Right.
well, no.
So like nothing that is on
fiction.
Netflix that's not
Is
interesting.
it only,
Is-
it's only
exactly.
on film, it's on a big screen?
No, a movie, no man. So that's the
A
difference.
movie is a
So that
category of film.
The idea of film is the big screen versus the small screen. Before you had no YouTube,
It's not
Instagram,
loud.
TikTok, all that things, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, a TV actor could not transition to be a film actor, nor the director, nor the writer. It's written differently, it's acted differently, it's produced differently.
Alright, so hold
It's a
on.
completely different
I'll
way of
hold on to the snub
things.
definition because you did start off saying that because you're a snub.
Yeah.
Cool. But then my question is, you are not question. My response to that is, as much as I want to hold on to that, I do believe that is your original definition. But I do believe things
That
evolve.
changed. And this is
And
why,
I think this is an
this
evolution
is
of
why
it.
the Oscars don't give you an award for a TV show.
No,
It's
but they
for-
give awards for short films.
Right, and a short film is that a short film. That's not a TV show.
No,
So
but
what if-
but those aren't on the screen.
So hold on. What
Hold
if-
on, but
what
those
if I
aren't
shoot
made
You
for
can have a
screen.
short film on YouTube, yes. But
Okay.
that's not what we're
But that's
talking
technically where they all are. None of them really come on the big screen.
They do go to
They
the
do.
Some of them.
festivals.
Most of
They-
them go
Yeah,
to
festivals.
festivals.
Fine.
If it
But
wins
they
an
end up on
Oscar,
YouTube.
Fine,
But
fine.
end up
But
on
even the
YouTube.
one that just won, didn't go. It's a Netflix film. It was released on Netflix. The one with Joey Badass. So I'm saying,
Yo, that
I'm
shit was
saying,
dope.
it's so dope. So I'm saying,
Yeah,
at the
no.
end of the day, yes, snub definition is there, and for the most part, I'm on your side. For the most part, I'm playing devil's advocate right
Right,
now.
this is your job.
Right? And the reason why I'm saying that there's a part of us that has to
Evolve.
not just evolve, maybe not you don't have to, but there are a lot of people who have to accept the evolution because it pays now. You understand? To make a 1 minute movie or whatever will pay for some people. So for them, it's still part of the film industry. It's still HBO and them people that might put their money into
I don't
it.
think that the monetary aspect was ever the issue. Because
No,
TV
no,
shows
no.
paid, You get
What
I'm saying?
paid?
Like, TV shows paid. Like people got rich.
No,
You
hold
see
on.
them soap opera people that depend on 10,000.
Why I'm not arguing the TV show part is because I think that there's a thin line between that not being filmed based on the fact that TV shows literally used to be recorded on film.
Yeah,
I mean, I would have just.
Because we're not talking about the medium that we should.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that really is, and it's not really disagreeing, is more along the lines of the big screens are getting smaller anyway.
True.
So things aren't even,
True.
Yeah.
it's not really a
Which is
relevant
part of my
conversation
overall.
to me
That's part of my
anymore.
overall mix.
Because
Yeah.
I guess to me, when I hear film, I think of cinema. I'm not speaking about the building.
I want to stop it before you ruin what my show name.
Cinematic experience.
I feel like by the time Matthew done, the show going to be invalid.
It becomes a
You'll be
lecture.
like, wait, what kind of chat about film and them not chat about no film?
But we are.
But that's how I feel.
Comedy is so subjective, right? So even that silhouette challenge, right? Everybody knows what people go for when they're doing the silhouette challenge. They go for the horniness, right? They want to see girls go from a clothed silhouette to a naked silhouette, so you now have to still decide how to turn that into comedic content. Do you have people you bounce ideas off of? I can't for life of me figure out how to do a TikTok.
Not really. I mean, yes and no. I'll talk to my friends about it. And one friend in particular, Jeremy Watson, he does filmmaking as well.
Yeah, man, big up Jeremy anyway.
So exactly. So if I have an idea, or there's several times I might have something in my head, but I can't really put it on camera. So I'll talk to him and be like, yo, wait, what will you do here? And he would tell me, and
nice.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, even though we know that there's a level of winging it, there's a level of freedom to it. What I do love about your TikTok channel is that there's a level of thought to it, And I can see you're not worried if everybody finds this funny. You're just like, this is what I find funny, and it just happens that people laugh with it. Yeah. Do you have a favorite one?
A favorite one? Favorite TikTok?
That you have done?
The one with me and mommy about like when I'm trying to leave the house. And parents always questioning
Yeah.
me leaving the house.
Yo, that
Yeah.
is shot.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
That is
That's a
shot.
nice one. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, before we even
I have another question.
Oh, go ahead.
Ooh, 2 questions.
Jeez.
Back to back.
Do you have any advice for any like young and coming TikTokers as to what to do? I mean, you have Tanya, so you have the gold mine, but like,
True.
but like, what would you suggest to?
Come on.
Why?
Just do what you find funny, what you enjoy, whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the golden rule of life is do whatever you enjoy doing, and be the best at it, and you'll be fine. That's what anybody ever wants.
That's not the golden rule, but it's good.
What's the golden rule? Is there like an actual golden rule?
Yeah, it's do
He's a
unto
golden guy.
do unto others as you would have the others do unto you.
Oh, I should have got church last week.
Today.
But no, I think alright. So, how to live a happy life? Maybe that could be a good rule.
That's a very good rule.
There you go.
It's not
You know what,
golden.
though?
Maybe even a step up. No, I would say
Platinum.
that's a platinum. That's a platinum rule.
Platinum rule, there you go.
But you know what though, the structure of that isn't far from do what you find funny. So it's like laugh onto you what you would laugh onto them.
No, because
Oh, shit.
the rule of comedy, as far as I'm concerned, is do unto others and then run.
Bombo.
Yo. But then you have a man like Mr. Bean that's doing unto himself.
And running.
And run. But no, I really enjoy and I'm happy to see how well you're doing on social media and your presence, because at the same time you spread joy, but you also want to keep good Jamaican content. You want to keep it as PG-13 as possible.
Definitely.
So it's open to as many people as possible. So the last question I'd ask about you before we move into the next segment is, where do you want to go with A, social media presence, B, comedy in general? Do you see yourself writing and everything?
I have no goals for it. I
Wherever it takes you.
Yeah, I enjoy doing what I'm doing now, and that's just where I want to keep it. If it reaches a point where I don't enjoy it, I'll stop. It doesn't matter. Like if I don't enjoy it tomorrow, I'll stop tomorrow.
And that is actually key, because I do feel like there are many, and this is as broad as top celebrities down to people just starting a YouTube channel, that when they don't enjoy it, you can see it.
Yeah.
Like you can notice, like when a TV show has run its course and they're just doing this for the paycheck, you can feel it. And I think that's why a lot of like TV shows that end or comedic TV shows that end or get stale, I feel like most of the people involved, the writers, actors, even, well, maybe not producers, they want to make money, but they aren't in it anymore, and it comes across in the content.
And I suppose that's one of the reasons why I can respect the social content that's coming out now. It offers the creators that freedom.
Yeah.
Whereas an actor can get locked into a
contract.
studio contract
Yeah,
or
yeah,
so
yeah,
on
yeah.
and so forth. Like when you're done, you're done. And that's good. That's really
And I also-
that's
I also
freedom.
I don't like having rules placed on me. So
Yeah.
if somebody wants me to make a video about something, if I don't have the creative control, I can't do it. Because
That
I'm
makes
not going
sense.
to do something just because you want me to do it. That's not
Yeah.
fun for me. I don't
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
that. So if you say you want a video done, and I can do it my way, sure. But if you want a video done, it has to be this, this, and this. I'll say, well, then get somebody who can do that for you. That's not me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we'll move on to the topic of the day, which is favorite.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you want to
Go ahead.
I want to say,
say it?
I was lying. I just start the debate. Go ahead.
Okay. Favorite comedy movies,
Comedy films.
comedy films.
So
If they are films,
if there are films,
Hmm.
do you approve, Matthew?
Sure.
alright.
We
the
can.
grimace with that, sure. And we always say that, there are so many. We're always the top three just because we don't have 5 hours or don't want to.
Alright, so we're going back and
But it's
forth.
not. But it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to back and forth, and we always admit to the viewers that we might forget some. It's subject to change, so don't hold this to us. But
Okay.
these are just 3 films that we love.
Okay, are we going in order, like top 3, or are we going?
No,
You
just,
can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want, but she normally just throws out the first one for you that
Okay.
she has written down.
So we can start with.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Devil Wears Prada.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Why?
It is the movie I probably watched the most in my life.
Devil Wears
The
Prada.
Devil Wears Prada. It is one of the funniest movies.
Do you have a fetish for like Meryl Streep type?
I love Meryl Streep.
Answer the question. No, plead the fifth.
Or Anne Hathaway. You love her.
Anne Hathaway.
And
yes.
definitely.
Oh my god.
No, but Meryl is Meryl Streep, right?
Yeah, Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt.
Well, I can see Meryl
Mhm.
Streep, Tanya. I can see that.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh.
That's the last one. That's the last one. That's the
No,
last
it's
one.
not. You're lying.
That's the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. No. Devil Wears Prada is one of the funniest, most relatable movies I've ever watched.
Relatable.
Relatable.
Alright, so it is. Listen.
Please,
It's
do
about
tell.
it's about someone who's pursuing their career, right?
Mhm.
In a relationship with somebody who isn't that excited for them and isn't as supportive as they should be.
Deep.
And it goes on to the point where the person realizes, the star Anne Hathaway realizes, this is great.
The star
but
he
maybe-
points to himself.
but maybe I don't want to be this person, right? Can I tell a story? Can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's why you're here.
All right, so with table tennis, right? How I did what I did in table tennis was by dedicating myself wholeheartedly. As in, if there's 24 hours in a day, for 26 of those hours, I'm playing table tennis.
Nice.
Right? So, I was talking to a girl, and I'm trying. This is before I've won anything major. I'm talking to this girl, and the girl, obviously, girl, she wants quality time. She wants to spend time. No, I got training.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have things I have to achieve. There's a tournament next week. I need to win it. I have training, and the girl.
And she don't even roll to training with you?
No,
She
what?
wasn't with you shooting in the
There
gym?
you go. And she eventually says, well, it's either me or table tennis. Guess which
What?
one I picked? Table tennis.
Damn.
I was gone. So I just,
Damn.
it, to
Well,
me,
she was
it
gone.
related. Huh?
She was gone.
Yeah, out. Quick.
So you can relate to what Anne Hathaway is going
Yes.
through. I mean, it's a good movie. Mind it.
Good. Great movie.
It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie.
Okay.
What I think, for me, the disconnect with me was just, I didn't relate to how she was struggling because I would be gone even quicker than your table tennis scenario. So I don't see myself having that constant debate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But also, the way you put it is a little bit more relatable for me, and I might revisit it just because of how you
I watched
described
it
it.
4 times in one day once.
I mean,
But, yeah.
in the context of the movie though, the fashion industry is not something that's you get a lot of chances with. So I understand our struggle in like just sticking to it, cause like this is the it place and like where the fuck else am I gonna get this opportunity? So I did kind of get it. I did kind of get it.
Exactly. And wait, that actually makes sense to me as well, because if I have to go, if I'm like going to be good at table tennis, I can't stay in Jamaica. I have to go somewhere else. I have to go to Sweden, and it's hard as hell being in Sweden, right? So you just have to stick to it, and it will make you better in the long run. The movie makes so much sense to me. It just does.
He really likes that film.
Really.
Yeah.
Like, I've never actually seen the movie, but I feel like just because of how he described it, I can go home and watch it tonight.
Yeah, no, and that's
Welcome.
and it's about perspective. It's about
Yeah.
The women in that.
yeah.
Not that I would have watched it before this, to be honest with you, but
Well, when
Make sure
Hathaway,
it
when
takes
Anne
more
Hathaway
watch.
hits, she hits. When she hits, she hits. Huh?
Mark Strong is in the movie.
That's possible.
Or Stanley
This
Tucci.
is
One of them
Jesus'
in the
job.
movie. Stanley Tucci in the movie.
Yes, he is.
Stanley
okay.
Tucci.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
they do kind of look alike. They do kind of look alike.
Stanley Tucci. Oh, Stanley Tucci and Emily Blunt are related because of this movie.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he married
Because
her
it's-
sister.
Oh.
Oh.
Then they invited him to dinner.
Oh, I was just like, did
Okay.
the movie made them cousins? I was like, how you going to conquer this one now?
I have a confession though. I mean, I have seen the movie. I remember nothing about it.
I think that was the
Go and
thing.
watch it again. I think what about let's cut the show right now and watch
Oh,
it.
Shane is never watching this movie again. But you've done well.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, what's my first one?
Your other one is
My
Friday.
other one, my first one.
Your first
Friday.
one. Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's the first one. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one.
Listen,
You like Friday?
No Diddy.
first of all, when you start this okay.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
First of all, any movie where somebody gets caught taking a shit in a bush is comedy gold, bro. There's so many, and the thing about, all right, let me tell you, the thing about Friday, what I love is, I rewatched it the other day, and I know the whole movie, I know how good the movie is, but something hits different every time I watch it, and I think it's because it's layered in so many ridiculous real stuff in that scenario. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, this is ridiculous that he's shitting in the bush, but people
At
do that.
least
Yeah.
with just stereotypes that are just true
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
funny and fucked up. And I love that fucking
You
movie.
understand? And then it's just like, even when Debo comes around, rest in peace, Debo, and takes the guy's chain, and it's just like,
The creak of the bicycle though, like just
Yeah.
the creak of the bicycle coming up the
like
road.
Saw wish it was that epic. You know, and it's just there are some movies that really are definitive. You know what I mean? And I think there are movies that have tried to copy it, you know, in terms of like
Itself.
cultural impact. Some try to copy itself. Even Friday tries to
Yeah.
copy Friday.
Itself, yeah.
And I do love Next Friday. I will never say it's a great film, but nothing will stop me from laughing when I watch it.
I didn't even watch it.
Don't need to, but I love it. Even Friday After Next. Watch all of them.
All of
I
them.
watch all of them.
All of
However,
them.
those two I will not argue as a great movie. It's all nostalgic and ridiculousness.
It's the original.
But the other thing that I like about Friday is that there's also a pause for you to think of the depth of what is happening. You understand? So there's also the idea to look on the actual struggles that the black people are going through. The fact that people are climbing into windows and stealing stuff. The fact that man have to defend himself with brick. You understand? And it's not a
people
shoot 'em
stealing
up
weed.
gun movie.
People still in your weed.
Yeah, and it's not a movie that has to be based in murder and death and boys in the hood, which are all good movies as well. But but it's depth within the rights of comedy. But you still appreciate what's happening to all these people.
Facts.
You know, and that's what made it iconic for me. And it's just so goddamn rewatchable.
Yeah.
You know, so many years later, and I think what happens to a lot of these movies, even Friday After Next and all the other Fridays, is the budget gets higher and they try too hard.
Yep.
It becomes corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And Friday corny, you know. In all
course.
honesty, it's fucking corny, but it's so
It's funny
deliberately good at being
Yeah.
corny. It's like I'm gonna be corny. we're
it's
gonna
down
just-
to earth,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking.
even
funny,
in its
man.
budget. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you're forced to not have any pyrotechnics or anything like that, you find yourself doing exactly what needs to be done. And I think Friday does everything exactly what needs to be done.
So many movies kill themselves trying to make a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? All these sequels never killed the first Friday. It's still epic. But
Epic
man,
as-
it could have. Cause like Barbershop, I feel like Barbershop sequels killed the first one. I feel like Barbershop kept going.
That's
on.
another movie I don't even remember.
And I think it's because they
Same.
kept trying to push all the other barbershops.
I like Barbershop though. I mean
The first one,
for sure.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that's for me is iconic. How can I move to your second one?
Which is Rush Hour, and you didn't say which one. You said all three actually.
Rush, if I had to specify one,
Mhm.
I would go with
The first one.
either the first,
Yeah.
because I think it's the best, or the third, I think it's the funniest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened in the third one. Was that one with Jet
The
Li?
third one,
No,
the
Jet Li.
third one was with Jackie Chan's brother eventually showing up and fighting in Paris and all that. Jean-Vive.
Who played his brother?
That's the one that
What's his
were
name? I don't
dropping
know
from
his name.
the ceiling and
That's the
hang
one.
on to the red
That's the
cloth
one.
and it's like,
Yup.
yeah.
Wait, Red Cloth, and that was the second one. I
No,
know-
because
I know
second
that
one
movie
was
so
funny to
well.
me. I mean, I'm afraid to rewatch these movies.
Yeah.
I'll watch over the first one maybe. I'm
The first one
afraid
for sure you can
Shane's
watch.
face is all like Rush Hour,
Don't rewatch.
You don't like
if
Rush
you're
Hour
not
at
a
all?
huge fan, don't rewatch the third or the second one. But the
The
first
first one is where
definitely
it's at.
still connect.
It will go from, it's still Chris
Oh, I know
Tucker,
why you hate
but
Rush Hour.
Why do I hate Rush Hour?
Because the main song for Rush Hour.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As well.
It's
Can I get away with Ja Rule?
And
Your
you hate
favorite
Ja Rule?
rapper. He hates Ja Rule. He thinks Ja Rule is the demise of hip hop.
He began the dawn, yeah, he started the dawn. But that's a different conversation.
I'm not his biggest fan, but I don't mind Jared. Alright.
Every little thing.
No.
Holla.
Holla.
I can work with that album.
Okay, cool. But yeah, and Rush Hour is iconic as well. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my
That's why I
mouth?
think it's funny is the dynamic between the two of them. That's what makes it funny to me.
Definitely.
Rush Hour got me in trouble.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's go.
Tell us.
No, I was driving my car and the girl I was dating tried to change tables, the station, but I smacked her hand.
Ah,
I was like,
she didn't get the reference.
don't you ever touch a black man's radio?
She didn't get the reference.
She didn't get the reference, and it was
So
just
Shane
a
was
thing.
like, yo, forget this
Yeah.
movie.
Like, if you can't get my movie references, we can't roll.
Damn.
Facts.
Tony Dice. All right. What's my second one?
Office Space.
Yo.
Scoop.
You have never watched Office Space? Tonight.
You should do it.
Tonight. Have you ever worked in an office?
Oh, for real?
Wow.
He might not relate.
Well.
He might not relate.
well.
You might not relate at all.
Alright, so I sold you a Little Rich Prada. Sell me on Office Space.
Alright, so the thing about Office Space is literally about the fact that working in an office turns you into a zombie. So the strength of Office Space is the eclectic set of characters in there that are all victims of working in a cubicle.
Okay.
And the main character, what does he go to, like a shaman or something?
Mm-hmm.
He basically works really hard.
Yeah.
Then he goes to a shaman and they hypnotize him, and he gives zero fucks.
After that. Yeah, so he just goes to the office now, and it's just.
And it's just nothing, and it's just like the boss shows up and he's playing Tetris, and and he gives him something, and he's eating like Cheetos, and he's just like, ugh, and slides it off the desk, or he guts the fish on it or something.
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
all
yeah.
crazy stuff.
And then gets fired.
I don't think he does. I think
I
he gets
don't remember if
promoted.
he
Does he get
does.
promoted?
Yeah, because
it's on my
You'll have
list.
to watch it because the build and
The
how
build
it
up to all of
goes
it,
on.
and
There's a
it's-
special character in there that like he works there, but he doesn't actually. It's just a mess.
It's just a mess.
It's going on.
It's a real
I have a
mess.
list
Yeah,
of things
it's
I
a
haven't
mess.
watched.
I
And
need to
then
rewatch
Jennifer
it.
Aniston plays his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Plays his
Mhm.
girlfriend.
Watch it, but I
Would love me
don't
some
remember
Jennifer
it.
Aniston.
And
Okay.
she works at a restaurant, right? And she works at one of those like TGI restaurants where they're so into being here,
Yeah.
and they wear the pins.
Yeah.
And there are two iconic scenes. That one where she has the pins, and you're like required to wear a minimum 10, and she has 10. And they're like, we notice you only have 10.
and she's like, yeah.
Yeah, but it gets better. It's all meltdowns.
It's on my list.
It's a show of meltdowns. So yeah, sold.
Okay. Alright.
But nothing like that printer scene though.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
you've
I
never
feel like
worked in an
I'm
office, so I'm not going to tell you what happens.
Just
But if you ever work, so like Gigi works in an office where she has a printer guy that she has to call.
Yeah.
Printer guy.
Because the
don't
printer is like a
like
special
office.
creature that like it doesn't print
And-
when you want it to. It has
And
its own feelings.
Especially printers that are made for offices, they don't like office.
They don't work.
Yeah,
And it's
straight up.
crazy. No, it's crazy.
crazy.
It's like
And
The
you're
print-
hearing this from everybody.
You
who
need a
actually works
printer
in an
whisperer to like get it to
I've
do
been the
something.
printer guy.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
and it's just a thing where it's just like, all right, so like I teach, and we'll be and there's like exams around the corner, and every year the meeting is, can we find some online exams? Can we do something? Oh, we don't have the resources. All right, we have to print it right before the exam. Where are my exams? Somebody in the printer room.
Yep,
Wow.
just like that. Somebody in the printer room was
Somebody
like,
in the
"Why is
printer
it not printed?"
Paper jam.
Yes, I
Didn't
think
you watch
they
The
are.
Office? Hold on. Didn't you watch the show The Office? Don't you remember the episode that was based on whether they want to change the printer or the chairs?
I don't remember it. Hold on,
And Pam went against Oscar. I think Oscar wanted a new printer, and they were talking about how shitty the printer was. And Pam was like, we need new chairs and the lumbar support and all of that. And they had like a big vote off because printers freaking suck.
No, here are the thing though. Printers don't really suck.
Oh my god.
They just people in offices just buy the ones that suck.
No, my father used to
I'm
work for
gonna-
Xerox.
I'm gonna
and,
get upset.
And he
They
sold
suck.
the best Xerox printer and the worst one. He made money because he had to keep going there. And, oh, what's the problem now? And then assess it and go back and then pay Xerox to come fix it. So
Xerox
the
make
reason
a
they
lot of
suck is
money.
because they make them to suck because that's how they make money.
Yeah, printers suck. They don't work.
Printers suck.
And you have to service it. That's where Xerox make their money, by the way.
Yes. So
Because
why would they make a
We have
perfectly working
Xerox
printer?
accounts and we
Yeah.
pay them a shitload of money.
Yeah.
But those ones that we pay a shitload of money for, they work flawlessly.
Except when it need for
I
service.
don't believe you. That's
Show
a
me.
myth.
Show me.
No, trust me.
I mean,
Once they are serviced on time, the Xerox
let's go now.
them-
Let's go to the office now. Let's go to the
All right, come, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
all
fucking
right.
go.
Oh, and just to finalize Office Space, the printer is basically a character. Yeah.
It's a little bit that version.
No. The printer is a character, and the printer has a rough time in this show. Good. Left it there. Watch it. All right. Where we are now, Gigi? Third one?
Hold on 1 second.
Bad Boys.
The third one, yes, Bad Boys, all three, especially two.
All three?
Especially two.
Okay, I'll take the especially two, but three, you including that last one
Three.
with Fat Martin?
Yes.
Why?
Because. How do I even describe this?
It's so dumb.
It gave us the nostalgia
Did
of
it?
1 and 2. It did for me, at least. It gave me
KK.
it gave
Bad
me
Boys.
the older, mature, wiser Will Smith
Bad Boys
in the
3.
role.
Bad Boys 3 felt like a Tyler Perry action movie.
Oof.
Very
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Oof.
Don't
It
you
felt like a
ever
Tyler.
compare Bad Boys to Madea.
Madea was better than Bad Boys 3. Yeah. So yeah, Madea's family reunion was better than Bad Boys 3.
You are
Family
disrespectful.
reunion.
Whichever one. I don't know them. I don't even know them, to be honest.
Diary from Bad Black Woman is the only one that was probably.
Okay, that was better than Bad Boys 3. However,
What? You know them
Bad
different?
Boys 1
It's one of them.
is a timeless classic.
1 and 2. Yeah.
1 and 2, no. 2 is very, very good.
2 to me is the
I
best.
rewatched 2
1 and
recently.
2.
I rewatched 2 recently. And
3.
I love it based on nostalgia.
But do you think
But I think Bad Boys 1 is a well done movie. Bad Boys 2 was the action movie of that time and how they were making it.
Bad Boys 2 was a very good comedy.
If
So-
I'm being very fair, I think 3 is the worst one.
Well,
You have
Yes,
to.
duh.
to.
Duh.
That's
Bad Boys
terrible.
1 is really, really
So
good.
with Bad Boys 1, what I like about Bad Boys 1 is there's this 90s action feel that I really like.
Mhm.
So I love like The Rock. You know, I love Con Air.
You like The Rock again? Like watching it again?
Still
The
good.
one with Sean Connery?
Still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Really?
Still good.
But you see, saying something is good in terms of like Oscar or whatever is not what I do. So like, or for example, I do like Transformers 1.
To remember it.
You don't need to.
Wait,
And it probably is.
Transformers?
What you did
The
think
first
about,
one.
just a quick one,
Yeah,
bro.
the first
What
one.
you feel about
What do you
Last
mean by
Action Hero?
trash?
I like Last Action
Yeah, I
Hero.
like
That's
that
a
one
fucking
too.
good
What you
movie.
say?
No,
Last Action Hero. with Arnold
But hold on,
Schwarzenegger.
all of the
I
things,
love that
all of
movie.
the things that Last Action Hero,
With the
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
wicked
yeah.
all of
movie.
the stuff that Last Action Hero tries to make satire of,
Yeah.
are the things in 90s movies I still like.
I
So
mean,
like,
me too.
you know, so like if you try to make a movie like that, it's all satire to me.
It is. That's
You
what
see
it
me?
was,
Like I
yeah.
like Speed. You understand? Like I like movie Speed. Mission Impossible 1 still has that satire
Still
feel.
good.
Yeah. No, but so like for example, Mission Impossible 2 and Bad Boys 2 have that now post 90s, early 2000s
True.
action
It
vibe
have a different vibe.
that like I don't like anymore.
I get you.
So like I watch Bad Boys 2 and it's like that was fun. Not watching it again for now.
What?
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2 has a very, like the scene that sticks out every time I think of that movie
Reggie?
is the pink house or whatever color house.
Oh, with the circular
That
thing.
scene?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but that's cool. That's Michael Bay and that's cool.
It's not just the Michael Bay part. Yeah, it's true. It's cool, but even
Yeah.
like everybody's acting was good. The timing, because it was still funny. Like with all the Haitians.
Yeah.
I love that scene. The
Yeah,
rest
yeah.
of the movie, honestly, I never really remember. But that's
You remember Reggie?
Yeah. Alright, so for example,
yeah, everybody remember
Reggie,
Reggie.
come on.
so like
Yeah. And Reggie was in the other one.
Yeah.
the corny things about Bad Boys 2 that just like, you know, like when Michael Bay is ready to be serious, it's like, no, just stay with how you were going for the whole
Yeah.
first part of the movie. And that's the part that's like that I don't like anymore.
Okay.
You know, when action movies are funny and then it's like, no, we're serious, and them kidnap him sister and it's like rising camera. And it's like, okay.
Rising
I
camera.
still find it funny then.
No, and it's I'm not taking away the fact that it's funny.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not funny.
Tell me what you really
Still good.
But yeah, but I definitely like that. One of Will Smith's few good movies.
Oh, here we go. This is it. Let's go.
Few.
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 Few. I think he chooses a lot of horrible movies to do because they pay him $50 million.
And we're
The
here.
ones that him pay himself to do in the ship.
Huh?
Even the ones that him pay himself to do in the ship.
Hold on. First of all,
7 pounds is horrible.
Oop, oop.
Oh,
I gave
Seven
Will
Pounds
Smith
Horrible.
2 movies. 2.
Which two?
two.
Independence Day 1, which is not really because of him. It's really because it was just
Jeff
a good
Goldblum.
movie.
Jeff.
And Enemy of the State.
And Enemy of the State.
That's
Yeah.
Alright, so early stuff, I realize he's winning with early stuff, but there was a turn,
I Am Legend.
and you know what? That was okay, and I think everything
Nah.
after that is
So hold on.
mediocre or
Yo, no.
bad.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Was that before or after? Was that before or after
The
I Am
what?
Legend?
The first
Double
one
check.
was
When
good
was
enough.
Pursuit
At the
of
time
Happiness?
that they came with the first
Pursuit
thing
of
that
Happiness
was
was
Before.
2006.
Yeah,
And what was the other
I
one?
Am Legend.
Of course, the first thing that was good
Am
enough.
I-
Pursuit of
One
Happiness,
was good.
Pursuit of Happiness
I
and
Am Legend
Ali.
is two-
I still
2007.
like MIB1.
I Am Legend is 2007.
Yeah.
So Pursuit was
That's
before.
right, yes.
So I think I Am Legend is a turning point. Let me
Bright
say
is
that.
good.
Turning point.
Bright
Bright is
is
No,
good.
Bright is really
Bright
good.
is
Bright
good.
is what?
Who wrote Bright?
Bright is good.
Bright is good.
It's
I
not
love
good.
Bright. Alright, yo, what is happening here? You know what's bad?
What's happening?
No,
It's
no,
still
okay,
happening?
okay. See there, these are the movies that really had me annoyed with him. Hancock.
Don't call me an
trash,
asshole. Call me an asshole one more time. What do you mean?
Asshole.
Horrible. Men in Black 3, horrible.
Men Black 3, yeah. But like,
Suicide Squad itself, he was the only good thing about Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he
so I
was
give
the
him
best
props.
thing about
she
Suicide
is
Squad.
the best thing.
Harley
about
Quinn is the best thing
Of
about
course,
Suicide Squad.
she is the best
Sorry.
thing
There you
about
go.
Who is she?
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Fine. Harley Quinn. Fine. But he was good in Suicide Squad.
He was yes.
But the movie was shit. Yeah. Collateral Beauty, The Focus, Gemini Man,
Focus was good.
After Earth.
Gemini Man was
Oh,
alright.
Earth was
After
so
all.
horrible.
Okay,
After
I
Earth was
give
so bad.
After Earth is a bad one. After
Jesus
Earth wasn't.
Christ.
It wasn't his best. It wasn't his best choice.
I still watch it.
But it was
And the
good.
worst
It
thing
was.
was After Earth, it could have been a good movie.
Oh.
His son was in it.
No.
Mm.
Alright.
What you have against Jaden?
He's acting.
His
No,
dad.
His existence. For me.
His whole existence and the entire thing.
Batman.
He did a one album that I actually liked his music, but I don't tell people that.
Willow,
Yeah,
the new rock star Willow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you're talking about my family right now.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the generation.
No, but like so I Am Legend, I think was decent. I just hated the ending, and then when I eventually read
Even the director's cut?
yeah, that was okay. And
I
the
didn't watch the
director's cut,
director's cut.
alright, the director's cut would have made me like it a little bit more. You understand? But there's something about the movies too, and alright, so this is maybe where my beef with Will Smith happens. As I said, after I Am Legend, where all those movies he did before that had that depth and quality to it, The Enemy of the State, within the comedy realm as well.
Yeah.
Ali, Pursuit of Happiness, which is before I Am Legend, right? All of that depth. I think he wants to do that, but he also wants the money. So what he tries to do is he tries to put the depth into.
But that's not his thing. His thing is not always just depth. It is humor, and it's simple humor. That's what he does. That's what he is.
But he.
That's exactly it. He's
Yeah.
a very simple actor.
Yeah. And
But
that's
I
why
don't
I
like
think
that shit.
no, nothing is wrong with it.
What's wrong with
Nothing
that?
is wrong with it. It pays the bills, but he's rated higher than that. He's
He's
rated, as a great.
a great actor,
He's
but he's
rated as
just
a
a
great actor.
really
So you just
basic,
think he's overrated?
simple
No,
actor.
no.
Yeah, so I think he's overrated based on the ratings he gets.
Alright, who do you think is properly rated?
Well, that's why I
Denzel.
interject 1 second. Which was better than Denzel?
No,
Yeah.
Not
I
at
think he
all.
has more range. I think he has more range.
not at all.
I don't think that the movie
Not even close.
necessarily. So the thing is that I agree with what you said that
Not
Will
even
Smith picks
close.
bad movies, but I think that he does.
Will Smith cannot do all of Denzel's biggest movies. Will Smith could never do. Will Smith could
Which
never
one?
do Glory. Will Smith
Bro,
could
that's
never do
the only
Glory.
place he can go.
No.
Glory it ends with glory. You know what
No,
bad
no,
movies
no.
Denzel have? And I'm a big
Of
Denzel
course,
fan,
no.
but
You've
lots
seen me
of
this
bad
Denzel.
movies.
You've seen me this Denzel.
You see what I'm saying?
But
He has
his
more bad
hits,
movies than
what
good
his
movies.
hits, Will Smith could try to do Hurricane, but he wouldn't do it as well as Denzel.
I think he could do Hurricane. I think he could do Philadelphia. I feel like he could
No.
do.
He could not have done
You don't think
Could
he
not have done
Philadelphia?
Philadelphia. I don't
Because
think
to me, Philadelphia.
And then the thing about it here, why he
Tom
could.
Hanks is not in a Denzel movie.
It's really Tom Hanks
It's
make
a Tom
that
Hanks
movie,
movie, sure.
but Denzel's performance is fucking great in that
Yeah.
movie too.
And I don't, and you know what? Hear what? One of the reasons, hold on, one of the reasons I might be there with saying that he couldn't do that is because he's been showcasing these bad movies. So if it is that he could have, he has not proven that to me, in my opinion.
I don't think Denzel
And I
has
think
many
that's
bad
a-
movies.
Oh,
He has
so
a-
that is
he has a-
the
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Except for
yes.
Booker Eli. Okay, that's garbage.
Yo, look at this guy.
Booker Eli.
Matthew, you're so weird with your range that you kind of don't count either.
Exactly.
You don't
Because-
look at me now?
Huh? It's okay,
I found
but
Booker
not enough
Eli
for you to
quite-
get this bothered.
Quite what?
You know, you have all, like, I know it's not the same storyline, but just in terms of how it's done, how it's
It's
looked,
quite Denzel.
not quite Denzel. Fuck that shit. It's really just like I felt like I was just watching African American Mad Max at Thunderdome,
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Word.
And I
Yes.
said that.
and I've
And
seen,
Mad Max
and I've
of
seen
Thunderdome.
Mad
I
Max
can see that.
before.
And Mad Max of
Mad
Thunderdome.
Max.
Of
Of
Thunderdome,
Yeah.
not even Fury Road.
Yeah.
I
Thunderdome.
don't think it's like a
Tina
good
Turner
movie.
is in
No.
Thunderdome.
It's
Right.
a good movie. At best, it's okay.
What's that?
Eli.
Booker Eli.
Yeah, you can.
Your last one?
Yeah. Let's
Fuck
get
it
off
up.
of it.
Your last one is super bad.
Super bad. Say it.
McLovin.
Can't argue with Superbad.
No, let me tell you something about Superbad. Wait, what year Superbad came out? Because I know you have it ready.
2000.
2007.
2007?
Mhm.
High five.
It was that long ago? Wow.
Yeah, so Superbad came out in my last year of college. And by that time, I was so ingrained in white humor
Yeah.
that there are so like I started liking Office or other little shows. I still don't like Seinfeld. But
As you shouldn't.
I still don't like Seinfeld. But there
Or
was
Friends.
something about Superbad that just perfectly captured ridiculous American people.
Yeah.
And there's just so many little things, like even the little run through the field when him kick with the ball. It's like nobody likes soccer. You know, just the idea of getting the drinks, because when my first year of college, just having to find somebody with a fake ID and
Yup.
all of that. Now, obviously they were the high school version of it, but there was
Right.
still this whole feeling of, I'm not old enough to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get in a lot of trouble, and all of that ridiculous madness,
Yeah.
it just captured me. Getting that gold slick liquor,
Mhm.
which was
Superbad was gold.
it was
Yeah.
Got
gold.
me when the police came to the party.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Seth
Hilarious.
Rogen, right?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I think every turn for Superbad for me
Yeah.
cracks me up.
Yeah.
And it's one of those comedies where I think it's going to be timeless because it does good at what I consider transitional comedy. Like this scene goes into this scene, and later down there's a scene that's funny because of something in an earlier scene.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, so like there's a scene with the police that is funnier because of what the police said earlier. Something with a girl that's funny because of an interaction, and it shows that there's a little bit of depth in the writing, a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of so even Friday does that as well.
Yeah.
I think Office Space does that. So those comedies where the humor transitions is why you won't forget it. The fact that I can remember this scene from Friday and that scene from Friday might be because the whole movie is tied into giving you reminders of a previous scene. So it allows you to like remember it better.
Yeah, good connections, you know.
Yeah. And you know, it started off Jonah Hill's interesting career.
Interesting career.
You know, from
But I
being
like
a
it,
ridiculous fat teen to
Yeah.
Oscar nominated
He has a really
supporting actor.
Yeah, he has a really interesting career arc.
Him in Wolf of Wall Street was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Absolutely
Yes,
hilarious.
yes, he was.
You have my money taped to your breast, so you work for me.
Technically, you do work for me. Yeah.
And then his little role in Moneyball, one of the most boringest movies that I like. His role in it. Yeah, he was very good, and he was just good at just being random human. He's just like, whenever I point at him, he speaks. So
that's him at his best when he's just allowed to just be random. Yeah.
He's not a star. He's a support.
And I think he's okay with it.
I think so.
I think so too.
Well, I don't know if he's okay with it, but he's good.
You don't have to be a star all the time.
Yeah, and you guys have the same hair, so
Do we?
What?
No, you don't.
First of all, my hair is the picture of perfection. So I don't know about that.
Jordan said a Jewish curve.
He has a Jewish hair.
There you go. Doesn't count.
Any honorable mentions to throw around?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
American Pie is classic. Did you like American Pie?
Not really.
Yeah, same.
More than American Pie.
I
I
think
never
I fell
said
asleep
American
watching
Pie
it.
2, none of the sequels. American Pie.
I think I fell asleep
American Pie
watching
was
it.
good. Your Trip to me was good when I saw it back in the day.
American Pie. Alright, maybe.
I didn't
Yes,
love Road
I'm
Trip.
6 years ahead of you.
I
So
love
American
Road
Pie
Trip.
was, what year was American Pie?
I didn't know.
I know,
2001.
2001, around that time.
And
you were like in
too
principle.
young, yeah. I'm too
99.
young to appreciate it.
99, it feels 99-ish. It feels like 99.
So
America,
the
you're right.
And yo, 99 was third form. And you know, everything
Third
for me.
form.
Yeah.
So everything that you the man,
She did well.
I joke.
Oh,
4 years old.
I was in grade 4.
So everything that 13-year-olds or 12-year-old boys giggle about
Yeah.
were all put into one movie. And I was just watching this and my mother on the corner. I won't ever forget. And then that was DirecTV.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
let me tell you something. I don't know if you lived through DirecTV when it just came out.
Yeah.
Did you have the channels 100 to 199?
Yes.
And one movie with 24 hours?
Yeah, man. Just run.
Yo.
Yep.
And American Pie would just, as soon as them gone to bed, let's see this European titties.
For me, it was Blair Witch Project thing all the time.
Yo, I had to skip that shit. That shit was horrible to me. But then I rewatch it and appreciate it a little different. But what I really loved about American Pie, I know it's your movie, I teach you.
No man, did
What I really loved was the fact that they were iconic in coining a term.
MILF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
MILF.
No comments though. Let's take it off of the MILF comment though. What do you like about American Pie?
Everything.
Stifler's mom.
You like Stifler's mom? Cool. Cool. Cool.
Anyway.
What did you like about the movie other than the term MILF?
This one line always sticks out in American Pie. So this one time, I was like, what the fuck?
I use that all the time.
That used to go.
Yeah.
No, this one.
What is it? You used to do that all the time?
Nope.
Is that you used to say that all
No.
the time?
I still say that all the time. This one time at band camp.
And the last one I throw out there, it going to be very old. I don't know if anybody here really knows.
Doctor Strangelove?
Doctor Strange.
That's a great.
That's actually one of my favorite films
Of all time?
Yeah.
Favorite test comedy
That's,
of all
Kubrick.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stanley
nobody don't bring up Death at a Funeral.
That's a good one.
The
It's
UK
alright, it's
version.
okay.
The UK one.
UK version.
I'm
Not the American one.
Hangover almost made my list. Hangover almost made my list.
However, it was just too much fun.
But yeah, so some of these comedies are very subjective. Glad to hear what some of your faves are. I'm pretty sure by next week you'll be like, I should have said that. I should have said this. But at the end of the day, as a person who I think is pioneering the comedy presence in Jamaican social media.
Scoop.
Ooh.
Is he talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's good to hear the things that you find funny, and I feel like the listeners and viewers will like that as well. But we basically come to the end of the show.
Hold on, before you end, I have something to ask. Is this on? Alright, so Sam, I have a question for you. Because when we were speaking off here, you were saying that comedy is not necessarily as in genre of movies.
Yeah.
Not necessarily your favorite genre. You didn't have that many to choose from, right?
Yeah.
Why you chose to do predominantly comedy for your entertainment you're giving people?
That's such a good question.
Because again, none of the content I make is forced. It's all things actually happen to me. So it's stuff that happened in the
So
house
you're
I
a
just
born
find funny.
comedian that don't necessarily like comedy.
I guess. Yeah.
So your life is a joke?
That's
like,
whack.
you know.
That's whack.
You know.
He's like, you know what?
Shit.
Yeah, but it's stuff that happens to me. It's things that I go through with my friends or my family. Like if you spend
So you know
half
you
an hour
are.
in my house, you'd know.
You're
Yeah.
a modern day Seinfeld, because that's exactly what I was saying.
Oh well then.
Y'all don't necessarily like it, but just when he was
No,
talking
I
about
I
people
respect
like
it, but I don't like
it's
it.
the
No,
same thing.
but
Yeah.
but on a real still, as Jamaicans, we're on a day-to-day basis, our lives are pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I have to say.
I thought he was going to give a different answer, is why I asked him. Because the thing is that when you're trying to make content, comedy is the easier one for most people to make in terms of the budget. You don't need that much things to make. Like action sci-fi movie is harder to make. You get me? And then sending somebody on drama when you're not an actor is harder.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's what I was asking. If that's the reason that you just never go with that, because maybe it's simpler for you.
No,
Right,
it's just what I go through.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm not going to pull that back. I'm just going to go straight into thanking you for being here and ask
Oh,
if
we
you
got
have
more
anybody
questions?
to big up. You have another question?
Yeah, one more question. So we
Oops.
ask all our guests this question.
How dare you, Simon?
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
And why?
Anything that makes me move faster. I would take super speed, teleportation. I thought about this before. Can you tell? This is like
Yeah, yeah,
constantly
yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
head.
We don't get out to people
I
think I
would
would
ta-
before.
Yeah, I would take to a lesser extent flight because I could still move, but primarily teleportation.
Okay.
Yeah, because just to
Sick.
be able to just be somewhere, anywhere I want.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
that's awesome.
Mine would be healing. Myself or others. So like people shoot me up and other self like Wolverine.
What? That sounds like not fun.
Is it?
Why?
It sounds really fun to me.
You
I
want
don't
to get a cut yet?
Well, yeah, but
If you
I've
could
never,
heal that
I've
shit,
never,
shoot
I've
me,
never,
shoot me, now, shoot me, now.
I've never thought
Have you
to
ever
myself,
broken a limb?
heal faster. No.
Shoot me no matter how fast. Shoot me, and then what? Runway with your fast speed.
No, but think about how much time I'll save. No more 10-hour flights. Boom, I'm in Sweden. Boom,
Yeah,
I'm
and
in
then when
China.
you're dead, you're just dead.
Mm.
Yes.
So does your healing mean you can't die?
Like Wolverine.
Or at least
Can't die.
extended. Maybe
Well,
not
he only died
immortal.
because he's slowly being poisoned by his adamantium.
On one timeline, in one storyline.
Well, that's the one time when he dies.
So Gigi,
No, he died when Magneto crushed his skeleton.
Okay.
so Gigi, what's your
Well, I'll try not to.
Oh,
get myself
it's
crushed.
invisibility. It's always that.
Invisibility, why?
Yep, that's why I'm a creep. I just want to look and see things and observe.
Alright, fair.
And be naked.
Fair.
'Cause why not?
Yo.
Who's gonna see?
I need invisibility for that, but okay. What's yours?
Superpower?
Yeah.
He always forgets every time.
Every single
This is the
time.
best part. I love when we ask Shane. Shane was there. He's like, "What the fuck did I say last week?"
Yeah. Think about it.
I don't know. You can change it.
No, I can change it, but I just can't. think
Memory,
of it.
maybe.
No, I don't want that. Maybe useful memory or something. Takes away from the now.
Oh,
okay.
I don't know, maybe telekinesis.
All right.
Okay,
just
cool.
lifting?
Just move things around.
Lift
Because I
things.
think it will just freak people out to just see shit floating around.
That's
Man.
true. That would freak me out.
What was yours?
Mine would be time travel.
Right.
Time travel?
Mm-hmm.
Too sticky. Too messy.
Okay.
Too messy. What do you want it for? Where are you going to go back to and look at?
I'll go forward.
I feel like
Slavery.
Butterfly effect is a problem.
Yeah.
With
Butterfly
time
effect?
trip. With time travel.
It doesn't exist. You guys didn't watch freaking Avengers?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a flawed
Okay.
theory.
Alright, cool.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
KK,
That's a
cool,
good movie.
cool.
That's the best he
KKK.
ever did.
Who?
Ashton. Butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect.
Wow.
I don't remember anything else he's done.
He's done other
Same.
Where's my car?
That 70 show. That's all that's in my brain.
I mean, he did Demi Moore, but
There we go.
Oh shit.
And that's the best thing he ever did.
yeah, that's making him. Yo,
Well, I still waiting
Simon
for
is
this
like,
episode
what
of
is this
Friends to
podcast?
be
I have so many questions.
Back in the day, G.I.G.
Jamar, you're-
Jamar, you
you're-
have one?
Mine
yeah.
was mine. Mine
Yo,
was
By the way, we're going to mention that you were here. You know. I don't
Mind
think
control.
you'll escape that.
Mind control.
And mind reading.
Mind control.
and mine.
Okay.
Do you
That's
have
it.
one, Tiffany?
Favorite super or your what super we going?
Say it.
Say it into the mic,
I
please.
say it loud. What's yours? Say it
You're in
loud.
a room full of nerds.
Trust
Up
me.
by Kennedy.
Speak for yourself.
I'd
Don't.
go with genius.
Genius.
Genius level
Oh
smart.
my
Yeah.
God.
That's wrong, Miss
Oh
Smart.
snap!
Super smart.
Brainiac.
So like
You're like, oh, somebody has
Cooper
cancer.
Smart.
Like what?
Like Sheldon Cooper Smart.
No.
No.
Like
Like
Brainiac
Brainiac.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like Brainiac, like so her head would get enlarged.
No.
I'm kidding, I'm
Brainiac
kidding.
5.
Yeah.
Normal looking guy.
True. Candice, what's yours?
I don't remember a Super Bowl, but it as much as I'm out of
Every girl ever.
No, but that was it. I was about to change my
That's
answer.
a good
You know
one.
what my superpower would actually be? To just never be hungry.
Yeah.
I hate being
No.
hungry.
But
She
I
wants
like
to be hungry
eating
because she
food.
wants to eat.
I like eating food
Bro,
though.
and I really love food is fuckery.
Alright, let's not get into that.
What?
Okay, so
What is the best movie you didn't expect to like? Like maybe you just watch something that didn't expect you'd like it, but you end up liking it way too
oh
much.
yeah,
Go ahead,
I
Matty.
have it.
Well, the first one that came to mind is actually Crazy. what was
Stupid
it called?
Love?
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one was Osage County or something like that.
Yo, that movie
Because
mash up my head. Like these white people have problems.
yeah, literally, that movie is so good. I went to the theater, like I said, I just went. I saw a poster. And I was just like, alright, I don't watch that one yet. Can I go to the theater every week?
Yeah.
3 times a week. I picked it and I was like, alright, trash, but let's see.
I know mine now.
I sat down and was just like,
Yeah, I know
and
mine
didn't get
too.
it for
We might have the same
I
one.
thought the movie was just
Is it
so
Bad
good. The
Trip?
acting, the writing,
No.
everything. The movie was just good.
Okay.
And I never remembered about the movie until you asked.
Oh, that's recent.
Okay.
Mine is Mean Girls.
Oh, Regina George. Okay.
I did not know that would. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I
I love
love
that movie too.
them little dumb white girls. They're so hilarious.
Yep.
And the movie was so structured.
It's a good movie.
Mine is Bad Trip.
Bad Trip.
That's a recent movie.
It's very recent. It's like a
half documentary.
it's like a prank movie that I thought was just going to be foolish, and it is foolishness.
Yeah.
But I ended up really liking it.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
Shane?
I don't have one.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, just don't mention it.
Mine was Mamma Mia.
Alright.
What?
Yeah. I was tricked into watching that by Tanya. And then literally got there in the theater, screamed, "It's a musical!" But ended up loving it. Again, Meryl Streep, but loved it.
Tanya the
Mamma Mia
boss.
remake? Or is-
There's a Mamma Mia 1 and a Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a remake.
Was it
Or it might have been a
a
play.
play?
It might have
Oh.
been.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was that play.
Alright.
Jamie, you have one?
Movies I didn't expect to like. It's a musical, definitely. It's probably La La Land.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I was
Because
so excited about
You know
it.
how I
That's
feel
a good
about
one.
that.
No, it took me a while. Simon can tell you, it took me a while to watch it.
Yeah.
But on his, like when Simon said, you need to watch this, I just bought the Blu-ray and watch it and I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
That was my question.
Way more than I should.
Gigi hates it.
Yeah, I hate it.
Did you fuck with
So we're going to give you our gift, which is our shirt. You're
I
gonna
got
get one
that
of our
Yes!
shirts.
I was wondering!
We heard it talking about it. We're like,
Yes! Because I was looking where everybody has one on. I was like, where's mine?
So, we also have this contract that you have to sign to make sure you wear.
All right.
I was
You have
Please TikTok in the shirt.
Yes!
you have any
What? Wait, no. Please make a TikTok video. I mean, yo, if you TikTok in the shirt, that's your prerogative.
What?
Just tag us.
You have anybody that you want to big up or shout out or
First of all, Tanya, of course.
Don't
You're
know.
You're the reason I'm here. So, in more way than one. You
And
said that
big
was
up
the last
yourself.
time.
This
You
is
said it.
Jamie.
I knew you lied. I told you that you
I
lied.
didn't mean it.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
mean it.
Alright, yeah, whatever.
She's our next guest.
She should be. She should have been your first guest, to be honest. I don't know why I'm here. But yeah, Tanya. Everybody who helps with every Tamil TV video ever, which is mostly Jermaine and the What Media House group, so Jermaine, Joel, Darren.
Good guys.
Yeah.
Read them out.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody else, F off.
When you get the movie award and you're just like, yo, who do you thank? And they start listing off like, oh, blah 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 blah.
That's why most people just like thank God.
Yeah, just thank everybody. I
It's like
guess.
everybody in the film,
Yeah, I do
There you go.
feel like a lot of people who rant too long at movie awards are just trying to get the thing to shut them up because they can't remember everybody. So they go into a deep like, and the thing about movies, and what they want to say is, I really can't remember who I need to thank.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna talk some deep shit till I have to come off the stage, and then they win.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna Everybody, okay, I'm gonna sign out now.
Yeah.
All right. So remember to follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, comment, share, subscribe, please, and follow us on all platforms where you can get podcasts. So that's Google Podcasts, Anchor, Pocket Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all the podcasts.
Yo, the best part is
all
that
the
she can never remember all of them, and she always tries.
There's no script for this.
Right? She has it. And she doesn't look at it.
There is a script. Awkward.
Okay. Okay. Remember to follow Tomo TV, watch his stuff, watch our stuff. Okay, bye.
Nice.
Peace.
Very concise.